Okay, how do we know whether the application is actually running? One way to do that is to watch the function block. How do you do that? You can go back to your application, right click and say add watch. It's going to ask, do you want to log into the device? You can say okay. And then if you go to devices, it will show that in the login state it's online. You can always log out by clicking this, in which case you will not be able to do any watch. Going back to the app, it can now show the different values on the interface. It shows that the init event has occurred once, and so is init.o event. That's because you chose the option to send an init event when the device starts with the project in it. Okay, so what can you do? You can now force values if you want by clicking once and then clicking here and giving some value, for example 20. Now it's really important that you press enter key here or this button. Similarly, like this, 10, and this time we're going to press the enter key. Okay, so now you're forced some values, and now you can try out some events. That's also possible. You can just right click and say trigger event. That will trigger that event, and as you can see on the output, the addition sequence has happened. Now this is actually happening on the device. In our case, it's a soft runtime. You can also do subtraction. 20 minus 10 is 10. You can of course change the values, update them. Don't forget to either click the check mark or press the enter key. Or if you want to go back to original values, you can just press untick the force value. And if you want to force again, you just say force values. Let's try 40 times 5 is 200, 40 on 5 is 8. So this is how you can log into the device and watch variables, force event inputs. That's all for this lesson. In the next lesson, which is the concluding lesson for this section of getting started with basic function blocks, I will show you what is the importance of event and variable associations that we discussed when we created this function block.